Are you? Mindset is everything. Hey, what does that mean to you? What does that mean? Are you struggling to maintain positive thinking? If so, stay right where you are and let's have a conversation. When you are at a point in your life when everything seems impossible for you to overcome whatever you're going through, there's just negativity all around. I want you to think about this quote. In fact, I'm asking you to write it and paste it where you can look at it every day. It always seems impossible until it's done. And that's a quote by Nelson Mandela. If no one believes in you, why should that matter? You know what is important? The belief that you have in yourself. What are you thinking about yourself? Because what somebody else is thinking about you should not matter. It's none of your business, right? What is your business is what you think about yourself. So I'm encouraging you today, make an effort. If everything before you seems impossible, I want you to make an effort to start believing in yourself. Persevere. Be determined. Be intentional that there has to be a change in your life. Don't rely on your own strength, but you can trust the strength of the one who made you. Now, here is another passage, and the first chapter of my book begins with these two, the scripture passage and that quote. The scripture passage says, I can do all things, all, not some, all things through Christ who strengthens me. So why should you worry about what anybody else think? Doesn't matter. Let them be. Right? And then here's another quote that I like, and this one is anonymous. I have no clue who wrote it. A powerful mind can achieve anything, but how can one obtain a powerful mind? You may be asking. It is what you put in it, what you feed into it. So we need to put clean and positive thinking in our mind because it's powerful. That's where everything begins. Don't believe that people just start doing bad things all by themselves. It starts up there in that mind. And if bad things can begin there, I want you to focus on the good things that you want to happen in your life. Plant that seed right there. But you have to be consistent. So what are you going to do? You need to listen to positive messages. YouTube has a lot of motivational videos. Begin to listen to them. Motivational speakers. There are good self-help books to read, and you can begin by reading my book. Get a copy of my book. Okay? So we need to train our mind. Train that mind. Just as we train ourselves to learn new skills. You train yourself to type, to use the computer. to ride a bicycle, to drive a car. We're training ourselves to do these things. We must train our minds to think positive thoughts. Be determined or intentional to focus only on positive things. Deliberately disassociate yourself from negative people. So the people who just want to backbite and discuss other people, don't be bothered with that. I'm sure you've heard the adage, small minds discuss people, big minds discuss ideas. That's what you want. So leave the negative people alone. Avoid listening and watching negative things on the television and on any of these other platforms. Avoid the negative things, negative songs, negative movies, negative games. Those games with all of those, shooting and everything that is hurting other people. You want to stay away from that. And when a negative thought comes into your mind, force yourself to think on something that is positive. Oh, remember, you're training your mind, right? You're training your mind. And only when you train that mind can you begin to see the fruits, because you're planting positive seeds. So yes, positive seeds, and you've got to water it. So consistently focus on positives. And let me share something that happened with one of my students. This was a little young man. Every morning when I greeted him and I asked him how he's doing, he would say, "I am tired." And I said to him one morning, why not substitute the word tired for thankful? And I must tell you, this is how Thankful Tuesdays came about, because of that young man's story. And I said to him, I need you to find one thing to be thankful for every day. And every Friday, come and share with me 5 things that you're thankful for that week. So you're finding something to be thankful for. 5 days, because I saw him 5 days for the week. But I'm saying to you, find one thing to be thankful for 7 days of the week. I'm saying that to you. Okay? And Bob, on a Friday when we discussed the changes, I was proud of him. Let me tell you something. That boy never did any homework until he started to be thankful for everything that he had. I remember when he told me how thankful he was for his mother. It touched me. He changed his thinking, and his grades changed as well. That boy was making F. He had F. He never did his assignments, classwork, barely did them, but he had an F. He had Fs. And once that changing started to take effect in this young man's life, the change of narrative, he moved his grade from F to B. Very focused. He became very focused. Can you imagine? I'm grading assignments, and here comes an assignment alert, and it is his assignment coming in at 10 o'clock at night. When I looked at the computer, it was 10 o'clock. I was amazed because this boy never did any work. And that became a habit for him. Change your narrative. What negative thoughts are you thinking about yourself? What words of negativity are you saying about yourself when you talk to others? I want you to change that. I'm encouraging you to change it for you. And the first step, and if you've been listening to me, you know that I talk about this quite a bit. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask for forgiveness and begin to learn to love yourself. Can I tell you something? You are the only person you have to live with forever. You are the only person that you take with you everywhere you're going. So you've got to learn to love you. If you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody else. And you won't move from where you are because you will be filled with self-hate. So I'm encouraging you. Get rid of the self-hate. Learn to love you. You are so unique. All of us are unique. That, can you imagine? Our fingerprints are different from everybody else's. And if our Creator make us so unique, hey, I want you to look within. What are some of those special things about you that nobody else knows? Think about that. There are special things about you that you have not even thought of. Come on now. Start today. Start right now. Free yourself from negative thoughts. Negative friends. Hey, they're not friends. Negative associates. Free yourself from them. Toxic situations. Toxic people. Negative influences. Free yourself from them. And be a better you. Yeah, you may tell me you don't understand what I've done, where I've been. Hey, don't worry about that. What I think doesn't matter. What anybody else think is none of your business. It's what you think about you that matters. I hope I got somebody today. Please, I'm hoping that somebody got this today. Because if you young people, 80% of you, 4,000 now, every week, watching these videos, you're spending time to watch them. YouTube is not wrong about that. I'm saying to you, change. Start the change. Subscribe to the channel as well. Comment. Share. Like. And I really want to talk to you. So put some comment in that comment section and let's have a conversation. I want to talk to you. All right? So now I need to share with you the last thought. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. You were released from that job or that correctional facility or that prison to shine. Blessings. Hello and welcome again to the Release to Shine podcast. Today, though, I just want to focus on my book, which is available for sale on Amazon. Get your copy. Whether you are a career or job seeker, you need to read this book. There will be something in it for everyone. If you believe you won't benefit, take a copy for someone who will. But everybody needs to have a copy of the Released to Shine Career Guide. Thank you, and I look forward to speaking with you in our Thankful Tuesday and our podcast. Blessings.